So super stoked to do the unboxing for these XR Loud smart glasses. They are the aviator look. So we're gonna go through the unboxing. They've got speakers on both ears, battery chargeable. You've got the X-Man Touch. So we'll jump into all the details right now.
Okay, so here's the unboxing here. They're gonna come in a nice little nylon case. You've got your battery charger, and this is going to be a split charger, so you can actually charge two or both sides at the same time. So you can see that you've already got magnets right there, and this is a USB right here. You've got a cloth to clean the glasses, and then you've got this smart guide here that goes through all the instructions, and then also answering the phone, hanging up the phone, all the details on that, turning on the voice assistant. It goes through all of the different options there. Talks to you about the buttons and what those look like, the LED, what that looks like. So hopefully they come with a charge. If not, we'll charge those and go through that way. So you've got to move some of this stuff out of the way. All right, so these are stylish. These are the aviators. So they do come in different colors. There's a silver, a gold. I believe that there's a black. There you can see there's a sensor right there. That X-Man right there. If we get that close up, you can see. So here is the look at the front. You've got the adjustable nose pieces right here, and right, the little logo right there, the XR Loud, and it does have the ombre, right? So it goes from darker to lighter as you go down on those. Very lightweight for having speakers. You can see the two magnets right here where you would actually charge these. And so I'm going to turn these on. We'll get some audio from this, kind of walk you through, maybe answer a phone call on that. And again, let's give you the front look right there. On those, you can see the light shining down, reflecting off of both of those. So to turn these bad boys on, you're going to touch both the sensors on both sides for 5 seconds. To turn it off, you'll do the same thing. So we're going to turn these on. So we heard that little noise. It basically says power on. We're going to need to connect it to a device that works with Siri or Android, so Apple or Android. So I'm going to connect it to Bluetooth, and then we'll hear some of the commands and kind of walk through some of the things that we can do that. So let me connect them and we'll get started. Okay, so here we've got the speakers playing. And the speakers are actually right here, if I focus right here, underneath the little kind of piece right here that goes over your ear. So it's really close to your ear. So I'm going to flip these around and show you, but it's on both ears that it's coming through. Apologies for that. Here we're playing a new Bon Iver song that just came out a couple days ago. It's nice. So if you have these on top of your ear, which I'm going to show you kind of like what this looks like. And then you've got controls to answer the phone, go to the next song. So when we double tap these, it will pause the music. Go to the next song. Go to the previous song. So this is nice because they're right here above your ear. So let me just kind of walk back, and I'm going to try them on and just show you what this looks like from the frontal view and me controlling the music. So these are actually fantastic. So the sound is coming right underneath your ears or right here below, above your ear. They're stylish. So you've got some controls. You double tap to stop the music. So I'm listening to music. You would do the same to answer your phone, and then double tap to start the music again. You can go forward a song or back a song, and that's the triple tap. All of the instructions come in the manual. Again, these are pretty stylish and lightweight, right? So as we talked about when we originally put them on, you've got the magnets right here, which are the charging ports, and you've got to basically charge both of them. The speakers are right here in this little groove underneath your ear. And then you've got the X-Men controls right here above, right there. You can see that little gold piece right there above the glasses.
these are something that I'm going to keep in my car. I don't know how long the battery life will last at this point. I think it depends on usage and how much music you're playing or how many calls that you answer. I mean, but this is something that is wearable tech that is something that I would wear every day. These are good glasses. I mean, I have not necessarily balanced them out to my face. And I normally wear glasses or contacts, and this is something I would wear with contacts. But you would want to adjust the nose. And again, they have a couple of different versions of this for men and women. This is obviously the gold aviator with kind of the ombre dark to light. The gold version, I believe that there's silver, I believe that there's black, and there's a rose gold if I remember correctly. Anyway,